Greetings, unsettled souls. Welcome to the Correct Views. Sam I.B. DeGangi doing the 420 show. You guys know what we do on 420, right? We bring out the characters. They didn't bring out the characters. They come to see us on Halloween. They come to see us on Friday the 13th and April Fool's Day and, of course, 420. Everybody's favorite, Buddy Puff, is going to be giving you 4 news stories here on 420. They all at least have something to do with marijuana. And again, for those of you that haven't followed the show or may be new to it, all of the stories that you will be getting are real. However, the character giving it to you, the intern of the show, well, he's not real, but he could be. Hey, buddy, are you ready? Yeah, man. All right, fine. I'm going to have you go live. Are you ready? I'm so ready, man. Yeah. Hi. Just as soon as you said, oh, hey, what's up, man? It's 420, man. It's like a major holiday. Now, keep in mind, for those of you that tune into all the show, I'm going to let you know something you can do with your stems, man, in states where it's legal. I guess you can do it in states where it's not legal, too. But anyway, I wanted to let you know that it's 420. Nothing to do with Hitler's birthday. People were like, Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th. Man, I don't even know anybody from the Civil War. Man, you know what I'm saying? Listen to the Yahoo News. 420's long, strange trip to pot holiday, like it began in California, and I don't think anybody's really that shocked about it. Like, I don't think any listeners are going, man, I thought it started in Topeka. Like, someplace else in Israel. Check this out, man. San Rafael, California. It's Friday 420 or 420, man. The people that originally started naming it that are now like gray-haired California dudes in their 60s. Now let me ask, man, how many of you thought it was named that because pot came up on Route 420 out of Mexico? That's always been the story I was told, man, but they might have been like high or something when they were telling me, allegedly. Anyway, I hate when Yahoo does that because I'm not smart enough to get it to go back. They're like older now, and they're talking about how it came to be. And this was like a really cool story. Check this out. We thought it was just like a joke then, he said back 50 years ago. Reddix and his 4 buddies named Steve Cooper, Larry Schwartz, and actually Schwartz was with him, Jeff Noel, like a present, man, like a 420 present, and Mark Gavich were a stoner clique, and they hung out at a particular wall between classes, and that was at San Rafael High. They dubbed themselves the Waldos, a term coined by comedian Buddy Hackett to describe people who were kind of odd, man. Well, they supposedly had a special map purported to show a location of a marijuana garden in the forest that was nearby Point Reyes National Seashore. So, like any good potheads, man, they went to go and check it out. And the pot patch belonged to his brother-in-law, who was in, like, the Coast Guard. And, like, I don't know much about the Coast Guard, but I don't venture to say they were very happy about it, man. The classmate explained that his brother-in-law, paranoid of exposure and washing out from the reserves, was renouncing ownership of the garden. Me, like, I don't want it no more, yo. He handed Capper the map and said the Waldos were welcome to the weed. And the 5 excited friends went after school and decided to meet at Louis Pasteur's fucking, I shouldn't have said that, man. Louis Pasteur's statue at 4:20 p.m. And then 2 of them finished practice, man. They pirated into Capper's 1966 Impala, which like then was new, and popped on the Grateful Dead and the 8-track. I bet they're embellishing the story, man. But anyway, they passed around the joint and they took the 45-minute ride, man. 5 now firmly middle-class fathers dressed in polo t-shirts and khaki pants, which is why I dressed in my spiffy sports coat, because I think Christelle moved with the munchie shirt, man. They laughed about tumbling out marijuana smoke in the car when they got there and said it was like straight out of a Cheech and Chong movie, according to Schwartz. They didn't find the patch that day, but vowed to keep searching. And they would whisper 420 Lewis after the Pasteur dude to each other in a new attempt. It was planned and indicated that they should meet at 420 at the Pasteur statue. Well, the patch never was found. We were probably too stoned to find it, man. But then 420 became something that we talk about. It was let's meet at 420 to get high after school, man. And I don't think we ever thought it would catch on. And of course, everybody knows now it's all about smoke and weed, and even it's in like the dictionary and stuff. You can read the whole article, man. It's posted at Yahoo. But I thought that was pretty cool. And now, unfortunately, man, the second story I got to get to isn't cool. And once again, man, hang around to the end, and I'll let you know what you can do with your stems, man. Keep them on here, and I'll give you my own little bit of insight, man. All right, check this out. Pittsburgh CBS Social. Now, this isn't a long story for 420, but man, it is kind of a downer. Queen for a day. Pittsburgh woman celebrates her 107th birthday. And I mean, this is really cool. I'm happy she made it that long, man. She says, thank good Lord, I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay here, but I had a good time. And, you know, you think, man, she might have had a good time getting high and, like, toking up. She was born on March 29th, 1911, man, in Pittsburgh. She said she ate everything that was nailed to the floor, man. Like, you name it, she was eating it. Unfortunately, she says she never smoked, man. She said she had food vices and would not ever smoke, man. She never drank either. So it's like, man, you get to be like 107 years old, but then you find out, man, you can't even toke up on 420. So we ain't going to stay with that story. Hey, wait a minute. It seems right, man. It seems like maybe we're talking about cigarettes, man, not weed. Well, we're talking about weed because it's 420, man. All right, listen to this. Bloomberg. The coming decline of the employment drug test. Now, this is good news in all the ways that the last one was like downer bum out news, man. And I'll tell you why that is so. When they do piss tests on people, man, it goes against the Fourth Amendment. The Fourth Amendment clearly says that you are not to have any searches or seizures or unreasonable snoopings done on your stuff, yo. And it happens all the time. They even take in your urine. I got a bit of a cold here, so I'm like fighting off the sneeze, man. Employers are struggling to hire. This happens when you hit weed with other people that's got a cold. Not that I would. Employers are struggling to hire workers in the tightening U.S. job market. And marijuana is now legal in 9 states, including D.C., meaning more than 1 in 5 American adults eat, drink, or smoke or vape as they please. The result, it says, is a slow but steady decline in pre-employment drug tests, man, which for decades have been a requirement for new recruits in industries ranging from manufacturing to finance. There's been like this misconception that if you like to smoke up a little, man, then you can't work in finance. But ask anybody that's ever sold a bag of weed, man. You got to know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Which is why I tend to lose a lot of money when I do it, man. All right, you got tuners who are coming in listening to the 420 show, man. Listen, At the beginning of 2018, Excellence Health Inc., a Las Vegas-based healthcare company with around 6,000 employees. Man, that's like a lot of people. They no longer drug test people coming to work in the pharmaceutical side of the business. The company stopped testing for marijuana 2 years ago, man, and said, we don't care what people do in their spare time, man. That's according to Liam Meyer, a company spokesman. So little by little, what you're seeing is that you're getting all of your rights back, man, because pot's become legal in a whole bunch of places, and it's like piss testing someone for alcohol. Yeah. Oh, I got one story left. Man, it's so cool. Have some tobacco. We have to call it tobacco because we're in Ohio. Oh, I'm sorry. Sam's like, no, man, it is. It is. Oh, yeah, of course it is. All right, guys, that brings us to the DUMBDEE of the day. Yeah. Now, man, the DUMBDEE of the day goes to the people that got high off of cookies that didn't have anything in it to get him high. Do you ever go ahead and you give somebody like non-weed, give them like cloves and then parsley, and then they think they're high? You give them like half a shot of vodka and like 2 shots of water, and they're falling down the steps because they think they're blitzed. Well, that's what happened to these people in this story. It was long reported, man. Even Sam reported about it on the Conservative Daily Post, man. He wrote an article all about these weed cookies, man. Well, listen to the way it ended. You'd have to be stoned to make this much of a mistake, man. Yeah, Yahoo did it again. They're gonna mess me up yet with this, man. This is in Bangor, Maine. Like, I wonder if Stephen King had something to do with it. Officials say that cookies dropped off at a Maine daycare center staff members complained made them feel high contained no illicit substances. So whoever made it was being stingy with the green, man. About a dozen staff members that watched the Shine daycare in Bangor reported feeling intoxicated, man. Happened last Valentine's Day after they ate cookies for that holiday, man, that were dropped off by a parent. The Bangor Daily News reports, according to police, they seized the remaining cookies and had them tested. Sergeant Wayne Betters, man, he thought better of it, said Monday that none of the cookies tested positive for any controlled substances. Again, man, they were being stingy with the green. Police don't know what caused the staff to feel funny and say that, man, there ain't going to be no charges pending because they were just like cookies, man. The daycare now prohibits outside food for children and staff, and no children ate the cookies. So, like, even though nobody did anything nefarious to the cookies, they're still like, man, we're going to be like cookie Nazis. We're going to come in and not let you have any cookies, man. And that's your 420 show. I'm going to go ahead, and I hope you liked everything I did. I hope you hit share, man. And the next Friday, the 13th, I'll be up. And if there isn't one before Halloween, then Buddy Puff will be back. Meanwhile, it's Sam IB saying, I hope you liked your 420 show. Friends, you can donate at the correct views on hotmail.com. Donate through PayPal, and all the money you give to me goes towards a better show. How did you like the 420 show? Hope you did. Oh, yeah, you wanted to know about the stems. You can take your stems and put them in the coffee maker, just like regular coffee, and put a filter under it, of course, and brew it. You can do it more than once. The THC holds. For those of you that don't have a coffee maker, you can take the stems, wash them off. It helps. It's not going to matter in a minute. And then put them in the microwave in a coffee cup and just nuke it. It's going to come out really strong. You can add cinnamon, honey, or sugar to it. Either that, or you can make really small amounts with the same amount of stems. And it'll be really, really tart when you drink it. But you can do it like a shot. And it will extract the THC from them, and you will be lit up like the family Christmas tree. Good night, friends. God bless. Happy 420. Oh, yeah.